everybody! Have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Sound TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to a afternoon. I mean, it might not be afternoon where you are, but it is here. It's 12:32 p.m. Pacific time. Hi, everybody. I'm going to do a stream where I'm setting up tonight's show. So if you want anything that you've seen out there that you think is funny or interesting for us to react to on the show tonight, throw it into our Discord channels where people drop content. We have a whole section with different content categories that I go to when I set up the show. It might not make tonight's show. It might not make tonight's show. All right, but if it's good, then it'll make one of the up-and-coming shows soon. I'm also going to make the thumbnail and set up all the social media stuff. I'll show you guys the thumbnail while I'm making it so you guys can see my awesome artwork skills, which I have none. I am not an artistic person at all. I do my best, but I am not an artsy kind of person. Where did I? Oh, yeah, I put it over here. I'm going to play some background music, which I don't normally do. I'm going to play some royalty-free background music because there's going to be a lot more dead air than there normally is because I might end up... I can't read and talk about something different at the same time. I can't do that. Is anyone out there able to do that? So I'm just going to play this reggae music kind of quiet in the background. Please like the stream, and if you want to help us get a little closer to our goal during this stream, I'll still be reacting to any donations that happen to come in during it. I'll show you in a minute here. Let me get my app up. But I'll show you what I'm working on as far as the thumbnail. If you have any questions about who's on a DP episode, if you go to drunkenpeasants.com/calendar, you'll get to see what days the shows are and who will be on the show. It's fairly current and up to date. Pulling up my thumbnail template right now. I'll bring it up in just a moment here. So obviously I'm going to have to change the text, but one of the things I plan, by the way, tonight's episode going to be a little bit longer than usual. Shit, I have to cut the background out of that. Hold on. Tonight's show is probably going to be a little longer than usual because we're doing a show 1, 2, 3 back to back to back. And we're at 20% of the goal right now. So just trying to get a little closer tonight. So the show's probably going to be a little longer. And that's also part of the reason why I'm doing the setup stream. So part of the show that I have planned is that we're going to go through some older Cobra videos that are kind of legendary. And I thought about someone, when me and Jeff did the private show where we covered some Cobra content, someone took a screenshot that I thought was really great of a young Cobra making a funny face. I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Right there. So I planned on making that because we're going to watch some fairly older. We'll watch some of the new Cobra stuff, and then we're going to watch some older Cobra stuff as well. So I thought this is a funny screenshot. Do you guys like this? Please like the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. I'm trying to think of a good way to edit this text. In a creative way that only uses like no more than 5 words. This is kind of what I spend a little bit of time on every time. Too hot for YouTube. You know, short words like to and the and for. Those are okay, and I usually lump them in with like a medium-sized word. So, he looks like Stephen King, does he? This is a screenshot of him outside. He's like out in the parking lot of like a convenience store or some restaurant, and he I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. He tells some kind of joke and makes a weird face, and that's what this is taken from. Am I going to watch the Marshall Mathers IV interview? Should I? Because I feel like there's parts of that are really weird that I don't know if I really want to focus on that. I think I've got something here. We can do early. Boglum. I was going to put early Boglum lore, but that's kind of dumb. Revisiting legendary Boglum content could be good. Revisiting is kind of a long word. And I'm going to change like the color and everything here. Yeah, God, that's such a long word. Exploring is probably better. No. It's like, I need to make this way smaller. Boglum Beginnings? Yeah. Exploring Boglum Beginnings? I need at least 3 words. Huh. I actually kind of like revisiting better. I got it. Revisiting. I'm going to change this. Get this out of the way. Okay. I'm going to make the word legendary slightly smaller here. Just try to match up the size a little bit. I know this is so riveting, isn't it? I would have never predicted, 6 years ago that King Cobra would be such a hot commodity. I don't think I could have ever predicted that. I always like, if I refer to Cobra or Boglum, I usually put those words in like Cobra green color. Oh shit, I have to. Situation. Yeah, King Cobra, #1 NBC sitcom. Does King Cobra realize that he doesn't have his tactical soap sponsorship anymore? I really don't know if he knows this, if he's aware. Because it seemed like when he did have it, he was making so little revenue off of it that he probably wouldn't notice that revenue stream no longer being available to him. You know what I am saying, bro? So I definitely like... I usually try to use this green for Cobra. I need to get like an overlay that looks like snake scales. I think that'd be pretty cool. We need a cool background too. What's my favorite thumbnail? I don't have one. I don't think they're that good. I think they've gotten better and they're passable, and some, like, I've thrown together when I didn't have a lot of time. So it's not something I take great pride in. Some are funny. There's been like a few where I'm like, yeah, that's kind of funny. But back in the early DP days, if you go back to like the first year, 2 or 3 years, back then I would just pick a random photo that had something to do with the show and make that the thumbnail. Some of them were in the wrong aspect ratio and stuff, and they got cut off because YouTube does a certain aspect ratio, like a widescreen for thumbnails. So, God, what's a good background for this? Yeah, I guess I could do this. Sometimes these work well. I've never been like a good visual artist or anything, so I'm not like, wow, I'm so good at this. Let's see. Let's see how this color here kind of looks. Shit. There we go. I want him to be the focal point of this, so I'm going to keep it behind his back here and stretch it out a little more. Yeah, I like that. It's almost like he's Jesus or something. Like a halo coming out from behind his head. All right. There we go. Look at that. Our Lord and Savior. And then usually with the text layers, I link them, or merge them rather. So now they're all one layer. And then I'll stretch it out a little bit. That's probably too big. That's probably about good. And then I throw a stroke around it. Oh shit, that's green. The last one I have to change this. There. There we go. And we'll put it around him too. How does this look? I mean, I've made so many of them, they can't all be a masterpiece. So that's probably going to be the one for today. I do ask all of you, though, I need more content, non-Cobra content. The Cobra thing's just big now and has been bringing in more viewers than there's been in a while, so I'm riding it. I'd be dumb to not ride the wave while it's happening, but I do want other stuff. So please join the Discord. There's a lot of new people joining the Discord right now. Drop some content in there, because I'm looking for other stuff. Either new stuff that no one's heard of, or stuff that's kind of making waves out there that I'm not aware of. Because there's one of me, and there's thousands of you, and you your thousands of people are going to know, collectively are going to know more stuff than me by myself doing all the research you can imagine could do. I heard someone recently that was like, there's always this, I used to be a fan of the show, but now I'm not, like concern trolling, like it's an airport and you have to announce your departure or whatever. But one of the things they said was like, oh, Ben expects people to find stuff for them to watch on the show. Like that's not his job. It's like, this show has always been curated content by the viewers since the very beginning. Since the very beginning, the show, like, I found out about Gail Cord Schuler because someone sent me a video. I found out about everybody, G-Time Johnny, Trumpster Bob, anybody we watch, King Cobra. Someone recommended their videos and we started watching them. The news stories we watch, sometimes I'll go out and look, but, oh yeah, the DP is too woke now thing. Yeah, that happens a lot. That's always, you know what? Some people concern troll that we're like right wing too. So, and it's not the meme, the obscure alt-right podcast meme. It's concern trolling like DP used to be cool and now they give it like they've done the too right wing thing too. We've gotten it from both. The reason it's always like, it sucks now, and the reason it sucks is because of this reason that I don't like it anymore. And it's very often conflicting with other people's reasons. So, I've had people tell me I need to cover current events, which is such a broad term, but I think maybe they mean the news. Nobody watches when we just cover the news. Like when I put Donald Trump in the thumbnail and I'm like, Donald Trump did this, nobody watches those episodes. Not literally nobody, but way less people. If we're just like, oh, Trump's in trouble again with the law, but he's still running for president. It's like, that's the same shit that's been going on this whole time. And it's like, two old guys are running for president right now. They don't like each other, but they're old. I'm going to render this really quick here. I don't know what more to say about that. Like, the shit that's going on in politics is mostly the same shit that's been going on for like 8 years now. Except for Trump is being prosecuted. I don't know. All right, getting this thumbnail out there. All right. Thanks for everyone who's watching and who's given a thumbs up and everything. Now we're back to this. So I got that. I see some people join the Discord too. Welcome to the Discord. I think, is the invite still in the description? Social media, Discord. Yeah, there's a Discord invite in the description under the social media area. Let me know if anyone tried that and it didn't work or whatever. I think it does. Please like the stream too. Thank you. And if you want to help us out with our tip goal, the link is pinned in the chat. Trying to get that goal moving. I had to modify the schedule for this week because I need time to film videos. I'm hoping that next month I'll be releasing 2 videos that I've filmed and edited extensively to kind of offer some different types of content for Patreon. Hopefully that'll bring in some new patrons. All right, let's do... We gotta... So now we got... I have to make the other stream, which is what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, I'm just creating the stream link. It's 1312, episode 1312. Can you believe it? I can, because I'm on all of them. I wonder how many hours of my lifespan have been spent streaming on the internet. I don't know, because there's been so many streams that weren't numbered. It'd be very difficult to find out. Let's see. No, I'm just thinking of a title. Yeah, thanks for using the calendar. Yeah, it's really easy to remember, too. It's drunkenpeasants.com/calendar. And then if you navigate around on the site, you can also, if you don't use any of the podcast apps, like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that, you can actually get the pre-show through there. There's a place on the website where you can pull up a player, and there's every show on there, and most of them have a pre-show before it. You just click play, and it's audio only, but you can hear the pre-shows, which are a little bit of extra content, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Usually it's us setting up and talking about various stuff before we go live. So it's cool to check out, which is another thing I have to do right now. I'm going to have to upload the audio podcast. It's not that kind of calendar. It's not like a it's not one of those. Should we do like a DP version of a bikini calendar? We have to wait until next year to put it out. I guess we can do the photo shoot now. That would be so stupid. Oh, I would try to get everyone who's at least even a part-time guest host involved in it, because we need 12 months worth, right? I'll think about it. See, that's the cool thing about these streams. You know, there's not a lot of people watching right now, but there's some good ideas at work here. Yeah, you know, I'd have to look into how much it would cost, because obviously taking the photos, that's not going to cost anything, but how much it costs to like print up a calendar and then ship it, we have to figure that out. Man, shipping just ruins. When it comes to merch, us making merch, shipping costs are so high now that there's such a little like the only people making a good profit are the people who are selling the product to me to like resell. They make a better profit than I do on it. I wish I had my own way of like printing shirts and other merch at home. I wish I could just do that, which there's no. I even looked into printing stuff like that locally, so they didn't have to ship it, and I could just ship it. But man, it's just. I guess merch is just more expensive than it used to be. I don't know. This is a new idea. I'm going to have to... I think maybe, if everyone has a different... If I figure out everyone... If I get 12 people to be on the calendar, then I would just figure out... I can't even think of 12 people to be in it. It might... There might have to be pictures of people together at certain times. And I mean, we're not going to be wearing bikinis, by the way. I don't know. I'd have to really think about this. But... like birth months, like I could be on May because that's my birth month. Billy's is August. I don't know everybody else's birthdays really. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and remember everybody's birth months. Gail. I did have Gail with me on a stream. I can't do Trap Ben anymore. I could do Trap Ben when I was like 19. I cannot do it. Asterios? I don't know when his... Yeah, I mean, we could figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, there's that. Pimp Monk? You mean King Beard X? I could just have everyone take, like, cool headshots. Or something. Oh, God. All right. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll get back into the work. I drank so much coffee this morning. So tonight, I was thinking about... I don't know. I don't know what to do to make this goal move during the show today. I think streaming longer always helps with that, but another thing I would like to do... I don't know. I was wondering if this will work. Who knows? The only way to know if something will work is to try it, and sometimes it doesn't work. But I've only done this once before, but I was thinking about doing King Cobra style drink combos again and having everybody vote on the ingredients to put into the drink combos. In between this stream and the actual show, I could run to the grocery store and I could get some stuff. Like I need to get energy drinks. I wonder if they have Peach Bud Light at the grocery store. I don't want to buy a whole case of it though. Do they only sell it in like a 6-pack or something? Because I don't want a whole case of Peach Bud Light. Oh yeah, right. It's Bush Light. Peach Bush Light. You're right. I don't want it, but I don't want to drink that much. I don't want to do that. I'll probably go and just look at... most of the ingredients I want to get are going to be non-alcoholic ingredients. I'll just buy a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, I'll buy some Mountain Dew. I'll get some energy drinks. Pickle juice is always... I don't think King Cobra uses pickle juice in drink combos, but I'll throw that in there because that's a weird kind of gross thing to mix with other stuff. Because it can't be something tasty every time. What else? The one thing I will not mix in with all of this stuff, because I will puke, and I don't want to puke, is like, yep, someone just said it. I'm not doing milk. I'm not doing milk or like creamer or anything like that mixed with, because I will just straight up puke and then I'll have to clean up puke right away. And then I'll just derail the entire show. Peanut butter. Clam juice? Hey, I drink Caesars, which is like a Canadian drink. It's like a Canadian Bloody Mary, and they put Clamato in it instead of like Bloody Mary mix. Yeah, I need a solid list. Let me post a poll. Man, you know what? The YouTube polls kind of suck. Because they only let you put in, what, like 4 options? I need one that can do like 10 options. A sardine smoothie. Blah. Oh my gourd. Green Monster Energy. All right. So I'm going to make a list here. I need to make a list. All right. Let's see here. So peach, Busch Light, if they have it. If not, I'm going to have to get some other cheap beer. Let me make this bigger. All right. So peach, Busch Light. What else do we need? So, Green Monster. Okay, Green Monster Energy. Country Crock. I'm not putting imitation butter in a drink. It's butter beer, right? I'm not putting food in the drink. Vodka. Oh my God, I'll get too drunk. I'll look for something to put in there, but I cannot get, like, blackout drunk. Ham? Okay, you guys are just, beef sticks? You know, I actually saw a Macho Man Randy Savage themed drink at a bar once that had a Slim Jim coming out of it. Buzz balls. Oh my God, he does drink those. Does he usually do peach? Is there a peach flavored buzz ball? I've only drank those once in my life. Oh my God, the smoothies. I don't want to get blackout drunk though. Peach Monster. Oh. Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, he likes rosé. Well, he likes pink champagne. I got to get guys, recommend some stuff that's not alcohol too though. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of alcohol. Buzzballs are alcohol, Peach Busch Light is alcohol. Sweet tea? I probably could find some of that. Bolt House smoothies. That looks like a meal. That looks more like a meal than a drink. Root beer? Yeah, he does like anything peach flavored. Oh yeah, I gotta... Okay, classic. Sorry, guys. I got distracted. I'm making the thumbnail and everything. Or, I mean, not the thumbnail, the title and everything. And then I have to post everything to social media, which, you know, I usually schedule it so it happens later. So, 6:15. And I have to pee, which is also very distracting. Yeah, I have to... All right. Oh, God. All right, here it is. So the next stream is up now. And I'll share it with you guys later on. I'm sure it'll pop up in your feed, but I'll share it with you guys later. I have to run to the bathroom really quick. I'm just going to leave everything as is. I'll be right back, and then we'll maybe add a few more things to this list. I got distracted for a second because I was posting the thumbnail and everything for the new stream. I'll be right back. All right, back. Thanks for sticking around. All right. Tomato juice. All right, I'll do it. How about V8? Can we just do V8s? I know Cobra wouldn't do that because that's like vegetables, but that might be kind of gross to put in. Should I get like Sunny Delight or something like that? What do you guys think about Sunny Delight? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Did you know Mountain Dew's original slogan was, "It'll tickle your innards"? God, I wonder how much money total all this shit is. I don't want to spend a fortune getting this stuff either. Doritos? Well, Doritos, you know, that's like for a food hack. G Fuel. Ugh. I drink black coffee, usually. Mountain Holler, I have to go to Save-A-Lot to get Mountain Holler. I don't think there are Save-A-Lots over here. Okay, so I got... I don't even know if we have Peach Bush Light, and if we don't, I'll just get like a cheap beer. I'll get the Buzz Balls, and then maybe one other alcohol, and then the rest I don't want to be alcohol. I'd get some of this stuff. I'll print up this list and take it with me and get a couple of these things. They don't sell Faygo where I live. Faygo is like a Midwestern, like a Great Lakes region thing, and you normally wouldn't find it at a store around here. Unless it's like a specialty store that imports that kind of stuff, and then it wouldn't be as cheap as Faygo is in the region where it actually comes from. Hillbilly Holler is a good name for Mountain Dew because Mountain Dew originally was supposed to be like the guys who created Mountain Dew were looking to create something to mix their whiskey with. Mountain Dew was originally supposed to be a mixer for liquor. And then the guys, it sold so well on its own, they stopped marketing it that way. Yeah, you know what? They might have Faygo up and down the East Coast, but it is not a normal thing out here. It is not, like, you can't find it at a convenience store or a grocery store. You might be able to find it at a place that, you know, buys it on Amazon and resells it for way more than they should. Yeah. Arizona iced tea. I doubt West Texas has Faygo. I doubt they have Faygo in like Amarillo or El Paso or anything like that. They might have it in Corpus Christi and Houston. Texas is a big place. I always liked Rock and Rye. Yeah, some specialty stores will carry it, but in a place where they're actually distributed normally, you'll find it in every convenience store and every grocery store. It won't just be like a special place you have to go to get it. It'll just be everywhere. There's no one type of Faygo. There's multiple types of Faygo, and a lot of them mimic other sodas. And then, you know, they have the basics. They have root beer and cola, and they have like a Sprite knockoff, like a lemon lime. They have all different types. And then they have unique ones that only Faygo has, like Rock and Rye. They also have like a knockoff of Hawaiian Punch called Ohana Punch. Orange, grape. They have all the different fruit flavored sodas. They have cream soda. They have everything. I'm not sure where the word Faygo originally came from. I've seen the actual Faygo bottle. Actually, they might even have a different one now because I'm so old. But when I was a kid, I saw the Faygo bottling plant in Detroit. I'm not sure if Jones has a dirt-flavored soda. That'd be cool to send to Cobes. I rarely cover the news sometimes, and I downloaded a few news-related videos for tonight if we get to them. But the news is the same thing over and over and over again. There's nothing interesting about it. Thank you, Bobby Two Hands. I appreciate it. That's the first dono for this stream. Thank you so much. Like, I was just talking about this earlier. the news is the exact same news like 8 years ago. It has hardly changed. And then I can talk about the wars going on, but they're all horrible, and YouTube tends to not monetize channels that aren't like the actual news, like CNN and all them, from talking about like horrific things like war. So YouTube kind of reserved talking about the news to mostly news channels. I'll cover the election. There's no point in covering the primaries. I tried, and no one wanted to watch like the primary debates. And they put things in place where like your stream can get taken down if you show the video for the debates. So you can't even see. You can't show them at the debate. You can listen to it. You know? There's so many hurdles in place if you're not like an established news outlet. Which is crazy because 10 years ago, no one wanted to watch CNN's YouTube channel. There was like CNN be lucky to get like 1,000 views on a clip of theirs. And then like other sources would watch that clip and react to it, and they would get the, 50 to 100,000 views. So someone flipped a switch somewhere. YouTube doesn't work the way it used to, where like someone subscribes to you and then they get notifications of your videos and everything. YouTube decides mostly what you see and what gets promoted to you. Yeah, so let me need to do something here. Take down this list for now. The next thing I have to do is annoying. But I wish there was a way that this could be done automatically, but I don't believe there is a way. But I have to take last night's show and I have to convert it to an audio file, which I just use Premiere to do that. But first I have to make, if you notice, audio podcast thumbnails are squares. They're not widescreen aspect ratio. So I have to take my thumbnail from the last episode and condense it into a square, which I'll show you. I guess it's dumb, but here it is. See, I'm gonna make this into a square. I just have to take my crop tool and bring it over here and crop it like that. I made the text smaller already. So I crop it right there. And then what I do is, just because this makes it so much easier, I Control-C the border and Control-V to copy it. And then I take it and slide it over here. Make sure it's lined up right. Nah. All right. And that's how I do the thumbnail for the audio platforms like that. And now I'll render this to a file here. Boom. All right. So I'll be using that. All right. Chocolate milk. It's actually Guinness. All right. All right. So 13, 11. I'm creating episode 1311's audio file from last night, and then that way you guys can hear what was in the pre-show too. It'll be posted. So in between this stream and tonight's show, you can catch that pre-show. Let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. Welcome, everyone. That's the start. I'll show you guys this too. Why not? Oh shit. So here's me editing. This is the recording of last night's show. So, because I record the show as we stream it. So this is the pre-show right here. This is us doing the pre-show. And then this gap right here is the end of the pre-show. And I usually condense this because there's usually a little too much of a gap. So I'll cut this. Boom. All right. So now I am going to render. So this is episode 1311 audio version, including the pre-show. Is what I'm about to render here. And all right, I am now rendering the audio version. You can see it, see the progress right here. So it's just creating, it's an MP3 of last night's show. It's not like a crazy high audio quality. It's relatively low. What's up, everyone? Please like the stream, too, by the way. I could have made something cool for the thumbnail, and I could have got more viewers, but we're just chilling, and we're just setting up the stream and working on the stuff I have to work on after every episode. So I'm going to upload this, and it'll be ready after it's done rendering. It should be ready in, like, 20 minutes or so. I don't usually start working on the show for that day until like 3 p.m. my time, and then it starts at 6 p.m. But today I got a much earlier start. It is a very chill track to play in the background, I will say. Dirt Soda. All right. So now that I've done that, because we do actually put the audio version on, or I'm sorry, the video version of the show on Spotify. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to render, so I'm going to cut out the pre-show, because the pre-show is only available through the audio version of the show. So I just cut the pre-show out, and now I'm going to render it I'm going to render the video for Spotify. And the reason why I do it only on the audio version is because the audio version, we want to get more ears on the audio version because we get this really good ad revenue from ads that are run on the audio only version. So I put that little bit of extra content on there to kind of, you know, as a carrot we dangle, you know, hoping that you'll sign up, or not sign up, but go there for free and get that little bit, that extra 10 minutes of content for free, and that helps tremendously. So I'm rendering the video version now. So, and as this is rendering, I'm going to start uploading it to the audio platforms. It sucks because I have to like copy and paste the title and the description and all that shit over again, but it is what it is. All right. And she said, "Hey, make that white stuff come out again." Indeed, Cobra. Make that white stuff come out again. Indeed. All right. You guys know all about muscle memory, right? I've done this so many times. I even have dreams sometimes where I'm doing what I'm doing right now because I've done it so many times. But then in your dreams, it's always everything. Doing basic things are really hard, like reading, because you can't normally read in a dream. Like your brain won't write the text the way you actually see it. It's all just gibberish usually for a lot of people in dreams. So I'll have like a dream where I'm trying to set up the show and trying to like read what's on the computer screen and it's not working. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Why can't I read this shit? Did I fry my brain to where I don't know how to read anymore? But no. Make that white stuff come out again. I made that a soundboard. Oh shit, I have to switch this because my phone's dying. All right.
Hey, make that white stuff come out again.
That's probably my favorite one.
Hey, make that white stuff come out again.
God, it's taken forever to render this. I think it's because I'm streaming, because my video card isn't free like it normally is when I render this shit. So it's going to take like 10 minutes to get the video version rendered.
Fuck rape and fuck mass shootings. Fuck with King Cobra, get bit, motherfucker. So apparently there's a female ghost in this apartment building who thinks I'm attractive. I'm a 27-year-old sexy goth stud who hasn't been laid in a year. Yes! What's up, fellow YouTubers? It's your boy, King Cobra JFS. It pisses me off! It's pissing me off! I'll smoke you until you're dead! Fuck out of my way, you stupid fucking hat! Fucking social media doesn't give a shit!
Yeah.
God damn it! No, I'll go on the stream whenever I want to, dude. Go fuck yourself. You don't like it? You don't fucking like it? Then maybe you shouldn't fucking go against the grain. Fucking bullshit! Fuck the haters! Fuck my fucking cigarette. Fuck!
It's good. I still got like 8 minutes of rendering left. It usually goes way faster, but I think my GPU is also working overtime while I'm streaming right now. So it's going way slower than usual. Normally this 2.5 hour video would have been finished rendering by now. I went to Seattle Chinatown this past weekend and filmed a bunch of footage there. They had this cool food tour going on, and I filmed myself going around and trying the different foods and everything. Pretty awesome. So I'm gonna make that into a vlog video. Trying to put some new interesting content. I know it's interesting for people to see us out in the real world, you know? I had this bulgogi. I'll show it to you guys. Right there. Spicy pork bulgogi. I had to eat it out on the street because it's like you go in and you get your food and then you get the fuck out and eat your food down, you know, like out on the street. Well, they were celebrating the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year, whatever you want to call it. And it's when all the restaurants in Chinatown, not all, but most, they do a few dishes at a cheaper cost than what they would normally do. And you can go around and try all the different stuff. And you get a stamp book where if you get 5 stamps, you get to enter to win a prize, which I didn't win. I think I would have heard by now. But it's a way to motivate people to go out and try the different foods. This was my favorite dish that day that I had. It is so good. The rice was unbelievable too. You know, when I first moved out here, I could not eat with chopsticks at all, and I've gotten used to it over time. And to eat something like rice with chopsticks, you really have to learn that. Picking up big chicken pieces with chopsticks, that's easy. Sushi is a good food to learn how to use chopsticks with. But to eat something like rice or quinoa or something like that with chopsticks, you got to learn. I like I like how no matter what I show, someone's like, you know, this thing I like, that's better than that. Yeah, I've had beef bulgogi, I've had pork, I've had it all. Like, I like them all for what they are. They're just different. It doesn't always have to be a competition. But yeah, this is what they had that day. Yeah, leave it to the white guy to explain. Yeah, because I was explaining how I didn't know how to eat with chopsticks because I'm a white guy when I first moved out here. You know, like if you go to an Asian restaurant in Ohio where I grew up, they just give you a fork. But there are some places here where you don't have a fork and you gotta learn how to do it. So yeah, I'm a white guy and I had to learn how to do it. What a dumb comment. Because, like, Asian people wouldn't have to do that because they just grew up eating with them. So, of course, I would do that. No, it's not a joke. It's dumb. Like, okay, there are jokes, and then there are, like, just dumb things people say that are not funny. You don't get to call it a joke and excuse saying something dumb. I'm sorry. It's just a joke, man. But yeah, like I was saying, when I first moved here, could not eat very many things with chopsticks. I was used to sushi because sushi's like big, flat things. So that was easy to pick up with chopsticks. But I just couldn't figure out the smaller stuff. It took a while. Oh, God. You can eat sushi with your fingers, too, but I prefer to use chopsticks when I do it. Some sushi rolls have, like, sauce all over them and stuff. Oh, my lower back is in shambles because my little dog sleeps in the small of my back at night. And I don't want to roll over and squash her, so I sleep perfectly on the side. So my body is always like twisted weird. Yeah, there are some types of sushi I can easily pick up and pop in my mouth with my hands, but there are some that are like saucy and covered with different stuff like sauces and, you know, wasabi or whatever. And I don't, yeah, I just use chopsticks for it. I mainly sleep on my right side, and that goes all the way back to when I was severely injured when I was a kid. I was ran over by a car and my leg was almost torn off. Well, my foot was almost torn off. And I wore a cast on my leg for the better part of a year and learned to sleep on my right side so that my broken leg was kind of on top of my other leg. And after that, I've always slept on my right side. All right. I think my... Yep, my rendering is complete. Amazing. All right. Oh, yeah, and I also have to release... I'm going to release the audio versions of the show right now. In just a moment here. So there are ads. So when you get the pre-show, there's going to be ads on it. But they really help the show out. So if you can just hear the ads and listen to the pre-show, that's all we need, because it's incredibly helpful. It's way better than YouTube's ad rate. I'll just say that. All right. Shit. I bought a pack of joints because they sell joints here, like packs of cigarettes. And it's already almost gone, though. Wish you could buy a carton. I remember buying it, like, when I was smoking cigarettes like a fucking chimney in my 20s. I would go buy, like, a whole carton of cheap cigarettes, and it would last me months. Wish they would do that with weed, but make them cheap. I want it all right? Go. All right, let's see. Now I'm uploading the video that I rendered to Spotify for podcasters, which also carries our video stream, which is a good place to go if we ever have to edit something on YouTube. You can go there and get the show before we had to edit it, which is pretty awesome. So if you search us up on Spotify, there's usually two shows. There's an audio version, which has the pre-show, and then there's the video version, which contains the full unedited show. Just without the pre-show. So now the video version of the show takes forever to upload. So now we have to... I'll show this to you guys really quick here. If you go to drunkenpeasants.com/latest episode, it's already up and it has the pre-show and everything on it. So that's how quick it is. And then it's right there for you guys to hear. And almost all of these have pre-shows going back, a year or more. I can't remember when we started doing them. Has to be almost a year at least. And the player, you can speed it up if you listen to it at a faster rate, or, you can subscribe to it here and all this stuff. So there's a player here if you don't use Spotify or anything like that, or Apple Podcasts. I just did that. I just put that up there. Now I'm going to share tonight's stream on all the social media platforms. When I share the streams on social media, I try not to share them too early. I try to share them about a half hour before everything starts. That usually works a lot better. So I schedule them. I do it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. Doing the Twitter scheduling right now. Shit. The dumb thing about Instagram is that there's some things that they only let you do through a phone, which would be so much easier if I could just do them on my desktop right now, but they don't let you do it. So I have to account for that. Oh, I also post things on the YouTube community tab, which is what I'm doing right now. Or scheduling it. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some stuff. All right. So now I'm going to do the stuff that I have to do on my phone. You'll see if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see the post there in a second here. So tedious. There it is. It's Drunken Peasants podcast on Instagram, by the way. Don't have a lot of followers there. Can't say I actually use it that much for anything other than promoting the show. All right. Anyway, I think we're good to go. Good to go. And how's this? All right. The Spotify video is still uploading. I didn't mention any best cams video. I had nothing to do with anything to do with that. I did not. Let's see here. This year is a leap year, yeah. We have one extra day in this month. All right, let's see here. Here's my drink combo list. I want to. I also want to get closer on this goal. So, like, I was thinking about doing drink combos as part of the dono goal. But you guys can let me know what you think about that. Prime energy. Oh my God. I don't want to drink that shit. I would probably just put up a poll that people can vote on. I don't want to drink cred. Do you want to drink cred? I think not. I love how this song can just keep playing forever. It'll never stop. Rot fruit mead? No, yeah, I'm not making that. So I think those are some good suggestions. And I think I'll go to the store and just kind of see what they have there and think of some ideas too. Yes, my hold music. Looks like I'm getting some video suggestions, which are good. The Gothic D saga I see in there. Integrity. So, I think I'm probably going to wrap this stream up. I've got the show mostly set up, but you guys should still send in some suggestions. And I think I'm good to go, and I'll see you guys on the actual show. By the way, if you don't know what the link to it is, it's going to be everywhere, but I'll put it right here for you. So there's tonight's stream. I'll just pin it really quick. There it is. Yeah, so we'll be live, in about 4 hours over there. So go over there and watch it live. All right? See you all then. Go check out the pre-show while you're waiting.
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken peasants. Drunken peasants.